Hey guys, what's up and welcome to the channel. I'm Shotgun Shogun, and now that I have finally recovered and rested from that which was the last day of RTA between internet outages, worst ISP ever, and griefers the last couple of hours, and me just being tired, tilted, and inting, but we're going to go over that in probably another video or whatever. Anyways, we got some news today, some dev notes. Some people are going to be a little upset on this one. A lot of people are claiming that the sky is falling, that this unit is no longer usable in any way, shape, or form. Absolute trash now. One star character. But we're going to be talking about Champ Zerato, and on August 6th they're going to be pulling out a hero balance adjustment. There will be bug fixes for certain heroes and artifacts, and we're going to be providing a recall hero for performances who have been lowered. So I'm pretty sure, I feel like this is a very light. If this is just all of the changes, maybe there's other things coming on. I doubt it, but it looks like this is probably going to be it. And what they did is they found some issues, some bugs. I'm putting this in air quotes right here. You can't see it, but I did. With things that were working the way they potentially shouldn't have, right? Champ Zerato had a 100% chance to transfer debuffs over when he did his S1. This completely ignored effect resist, so this was something that they wanted to address. I think this is pretty much all of these, right? So they discovered some heroes and artifacts. Unlike what they stated in their skill description, the applied effect ignored the target's effect resist. We plan to fix this bug with the update scheduled for 8.6. So Champ Zerato, there was an issue that caused the target's effect resist to be ignored when the skill Earth and Rage is used. This is his S1. This is the counter attack. So this is going to be the thing that it's going to be 85%, right? No matter how much effectiveness you have. Now, a lot of people already ran a good amount of effectiveness on him, but what does this mean? I'll get into that after I address everything else, because big brain time here. Hold on, just stay tuned. Carrot and researcher Carrot, there was an issue where burn debuff ignored the target's effect resist when the skill flame barrier was triggered. Again, same kind of deal, right? And Elatian Spear, there was an issue where the target's effect resist when this artifact was triggered. Now, I actually don't have any idea what that does, other than turns into dust. That's the only thing I know that a Ascaean spear is. It gets turned into dust. Now, if the bugs where the target's effect resist is ignored is fixed, the performance of the aforementioned heroes and artifacts will decrease. Therefore, we plan to proceed with a recall of these heroes and artifacts. You will be able to recall them. Champ Zerato specialty change, Covenant, blah blah blah. And if you really, how are you gonna? Oh, I guess if you put stuff into the artifact, you can recall it. Now, the hero does have to be level 50 or higher, so if you want that 4-star ML selector, level up your Champ Zerato to 50. You will be getting a 4-star Moonlight hero selector, and duplicate heroes used for memory imprint will be reimbursed as meteor shards. Now, this is the unknown slate for 4 stars, right? So if you got a couple of, regular blue Zeratos hanging around, you want to get some stuff for some of your Moonlights maybe that you haven't been lucky enough to pull for. This is an option for you right here. So you will be able to get back, if you have a researcher Carrot, a Carrot, a Spear, you can just reset it back to level 1. You'll get all your dogs and birds and penguins and catalysts and stuff like that back, if that's what you want to do. Now, let's talk about Champ Zerato. Is this the end of Champ Zerato? Now, some people are like, yes, he's deado. He'll never put stuff onto a onto a target ever again. I have to use effectiveness. If I use effectiveness, then I can't be tanky. And if I'm not tanky, if I want to be tanky and effective, then I can't be high damage. So I can't have literally everything in one kit without any sort of sacrifice. Now, big brain time here. So there are situations where having debuffs on him all the time is beneficial, because, and this has happened to me before, right? So I go in, I take Champ Zerato, I call their bluff, or they call my bluff. I don't ban whatever their immunity, DJ Basar or whoever, and they're like, man, it's, you know, who knows what this Champ Zerato is. Let's see if he can strip all of our stuff with Violin. Well, joke's on them, or joke's on me, because I'm on Crown Champ Zerato, so I wouldn't even strip their debuff immunity in the first place. So we go up against something, let's say he gets provoked, right? They've got debuff immunity up. So I go, Champ Zerato's like, oh, hey, I'm going to trigger my S1 and punch 2 of you in the face. Well, I don't transfer the debuff, so he still has provoke, right? So his turn comes around, boom, he hits, doesn't transfer. He still has that debuff. Let's say it's a 2-turn provoke or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. That's what we're going to go with. We'll have a 2-turn debuff, right? So let's say they have an AoE attack, right? You do something, they AoE, or they double attack into an AoE, or I don't know, man. Theoretical, this is all on paper right now. Well, guess what? He's like, hey, remember when I hit you in the face when you put this on me? Oh, you want to fucking see me do it again? It's literally that goofy SpongeBob meme, right? You want to see me do it? You want to see me do it again? Now, if you are extra big brain, right? Extra super big brain. Now, the only real debuff, let's be real, that is bad on him is probably like unhealable and defense break, right? Chances are, if you got unbuffable on you, they may have stripped you with a Basar. I don't know, but let's say you want to be big brain about this, right? Let's say for some reason they let a Zerato through versus a Dizzy, right? What she got on her S3? She's got speed down, attack down, I don't know, man. But let's just say, actually, let's just use, we'll just use Dizzy, right? So now, because he may not transfer, right? You can run effectiveness on him. It's nice if it does transfer back to him, but let's say it doesn't, right? Now, literally anything that Dizzy does is gonna be countered. One of the things too is, like, if you come down to it's just Champ Zerato, and let's say there's like 3 people on the other team, right? They've got 1 debuff. Let's say it's a Crow, right? They've got a Crow, and then they've got 2 units that don't apply any debuffs on their S1. They can just whittle you down. Sure, when Crow hits you, if it procs provoke, you're gonna get a counter attack, but then you're gonna put it on them, and then they're still going to hit you and you're not counterattacking. So big brain time here. If it doesn't transfer back, literally every single time anybody even touches you, you're going to be counterattacking, right? Now, I know these are extreme niche situations, right? This is the perfect Goldilocks zone, the theoretical perfect situation that this would be super, super amazing in, right? But you got to think outside the box sometimes. Now, what did Champ Zerato do before this that was disgustingly good? He soloed A11, right? Yes. Now with A13, if he's transferring all those bleeds back, it bones you. So everybody who's having trouble with A13, right? Now, you just put no effectiveness on him. You already know how hard it is to debuff the Hunt 13 bosses, right? It's impossible, literally impossible. It's a 1% chance, even with 400 effectiveness. But when Champ Zerato ignores effect resist, stacks up all those bleeds, and deado, now Champ Zerato is going to go back to being the absolutely most disgusting A13 killer in the entire game, because you just put no effectiveness on him. He's going to have bleeds on him all the time. You're still going to be healing. That's perfectly fine. And he's just going to counterattack literally everything. Just every single time that he even gets looked at, he's going to counterattack. And then he's going to kill the ads, right? So here, and you might be thinking, but Shogun, if he doesn't have any effectiveness, how is he going to strip with Violin? You don't put Violin on him. You use Adventurer Ross to strip. Get yourself a speedy, effective Adventurer Ross. Make sure that Zerato is your highest attack unit, so he doubles up with Adventurer Ross. Now, the downside is that you would be getting debuff immunity, so okay, take that back. Don't do that, because you'll get debuff immunity and then you won't be counterattacking. Although I think she strips that at some point. I don't know, man. I put it on auto and don't pay attention. Regardless, I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be making probably just a really high damage Champ Zerato for fast, easy peasy A13 clears, and we're gonna see how that works out. I'll put Daydream Joker on him, and we'll just go from there. We'll see what we can do, right? And I think that'll be really, really good. But it'll be interesting to see how this works out. The same thing with Researcher Carrot. Now, if they do tune it this way and he completely falls out of ever being used ever again, I think that you will really see them. They'll probably readjust things. Maybe now Baiken's bleed that ignored effect resist just became a feature. They might revert it, but I feel like if they put this in, it probably won't be reverted. It's kind of like how they found like Wanda's specialty change, right? When they fixed her S2, they had basically like a 98% chance to land target on the unit, and they fixed that because it should have hit the effect resist. So anyways, guys, I have been going off about this. I've been theory crafting it a bunch earlier, and I think that too, if you do bring him with like an Amomo so that you can cleanse if he doesn't transfer, I still think he's going to be really good. Honestly, sometimes I bring him against teams that don't even really have debuffs, just because he hits 2 units. You can build him super tanky bruiser. He's got, you know, AoE defense break that does a good amount of damage and attack down. He hits 2 people. That's a good way to hit Spectre Tenebria through her garbage mechanic. And I think that he's still going to be really good. I think that it was a little bit of a nerf, but it might be a blessing in disguise. Who knows? We'll see. What do you guys think? Is it too big brain? Do you think that he'll really fall out? Or do you think that just the counterattack damage, even if he doesn't transfer, is still going to be enough? Let me know down in the comments. Also, I will be doing a giveaway here soon. I just got to figure out how I want to do it. If you guys do want to help the channel out, do more giveaways, things like that, I do have a Patreon. It is linked down below, and you know, I am super excited. I had a lot of fun last RTA season. I'm going to do a video going over all of the things that I learned in, I think at the end of it, I had almost 1,700 games played. I did end up in high champ. I didn't break into legend. The last couple of hours were real rough, but I will go over all that, like I said, in another video. And I do have my account review of my account coming out real soon. Didn't want to put that out early so that people didn't know everything that I ran. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. I'm going to get out of here. I've been rambling too long on this. I'll catch you later. Take it easy, homies. Peace.